Crypto markets are exciting, volatile, and full of opportunity, and leverage is one way traders aim to maximize that opportunity. But used incorrectly, leverage can wipe out an account faster than a flash crash. Okay, so in today's video, we'll be breaking down what leverage is, how to actually use it responsibly, and also how platforms like Bitunix or Tapbit and Blofin give you the tools to trade smarter. Okay, if you like the kind of content on the channel, like, subscribe, and check out the links in the description. What is leverage crypto trading? So when you're leverage trading, if you're new to leverage trading, that just means that you're allowed to control larger positions with less capital, right? So it's like using borrowed money to amplify your trades. For example, let's say you have $800 and you trade with 10x leverage. Now you control $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So if BTC goes up by 5%, you gain $50, a 50% return on your $100. If BTC falls 5%, you lose $50, also 50% of your capital. So leverage levels actually typically range between 2 and 100 or even 200x on PrimeXBT, 250 on BTCC, even up to 500x leverage on platforms like BTCC. All the links to these platforms are down below. But like I said, you need to know what you're doing if you're going to be using leveraged trading, because the risks are amplified as well. So let's talk about the risks, the pros and cons of margin trading. Like I said, you can magnify potential profits, you can trade larger positions cheaply, and you can also have flexible trading strategies, right? So the downside of it is you also amplify your losses just as quickly, and you risk getting liquidated, and it also requires you to have active risk management. So if you want to get started, you can use some of the platforms in the links down below. Like I said, make sure you understand the risks, and this is not financial advice. For platforms such as Tapbit, Bitunix, KCEX offer you fast, low-fee environments for leveraged trading. I like platforms like BTCC, and Tapbit, for example, is beginner-friendly with USDT settled contracts. Bitunix provides pro-grade trading tools and risk calculators. You've got platforms like xt.com as well, which are really good for leveraged trading. MEXC, if you want to really have a wide range of altcoins. Okay, so you can also use the testnet environments, demo trade to simulate your trades before you risk real money on most of these platforms as well. So like I said, safety first, leverage, risk management. Using leverage, you need to follow the rules. Like your account depends on it, because it definitely does, right? So never go all in, only risk a fraction of your balance, knowing exactly the risks. Set your stop loss orders, right? So you can automatically cut losing trades, and you can use margin calculators as well. Blofin, for example, offers you a clean, accurate P&L calculator. You can use isolated margin to protect the rest of your account if one trade goes bad, right? So we can compare some of the leveraged trading platforms that are popular in the crypto markets right now. Bybit, one of those. Max leverage 100x, cross and isolated margin. Link is in the description. PrimeXBT 200x leverage cross margined futures. KCEX, which is 100x leverage isolated. You also have Bitunix with 125x leverage cross and isolated available. Tapbit with 100x USDT perpetuals. Lower leverage between 2 and 5x if you're just getting started is what is typically recommended, right? But when you actually look at kind of the spectrum of kind of leverage, right? Like I said, 1 to 5x may be recommended for beginners, 10 to 25x high risk for experienced traders, 50x plus very high risk advanced algo traders use this typically. So, you know, leverage is a powerful tool, but also a dangerous one, okay? If used properly, it can enhance the gains, okay? If used recklessly, it can destroy your capital. So you always start small, learn the platform tools like calculators, stop losses, keep your emotions in check. In crypto trading, survival is equals to success, man. Master leverage step by step, not all at once, right? So next up, you know, all you need to do is make sure you get started with the right platforms that you can trust, that have been reviewed and been around in the space for a very long time. Check out the links to some of the recommended platforms in the description. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Let me know which platforms you enjoy trading on, especially when you're margin trading or trading futures and perps in the crypto markets. If you want to go with decentralized exchanges, there's platforms like G-Trade, GMX, you got Desk, all of those links in the description. If you want to do synth trading, you know, you've got platforms like Synthetics, you got Polynomial, etc. If you want good prop trading firms, then you can use platforms like Hiro Trader, right? So you can compete in these trading challenges and get funded, and you can start your crypto journey in that way. But if you want to learn more and get free resources and tools, you can go to decentralized.news for the best cryptocurrency exchange reviews, DeFi platforms, NFT marketplaces, and all things crypto. And you guys can also get started with your Web3 iGaming journey by heading over to smartcontractbets.xyz, the best place to be if you want to enjoy sports iGaming. Also, make sure you go to DeFi Millionaire, which is defi-millionaire.com. Get my free download and learn about decentralized finance. That's trading on DEXs, and also just liquidity mining, provisioning, staking, and all of the good stuff that crypto decentralized ecosystems offer. And you can also check out my other books, Tokenized Trillions, Blockchain Applied. The links are all in the description. You can learn about real world asset tokenization on the blockchain, how to tokenize real estate and equities, and also the different use cases of distributed ledgers across multiple sectors. All the links are in the description. I will see you guys in the next videos. Peace, love.